Hey honeys, I spun the random makeup wheel and it said, you know, do a makeup look based off your favorite YouTuber. And I don't really have a favorite YouTuber. I do watch a lot of Jackie Anna's videos, so I guess we could say she's my favorite. You know, Jackie is like the queen of the beauty industry, so I've been following her on social media, YouTube, XYZ for a long time. And today we're going to be recreating one of her looks. Of course, it's only right that we use her palette to do this look, and we're going to mock a look that she did when she revealed her palette on her YouTube. She already has her like face together, so I'm going to get my face together and then I'm going to replicate her eyeshadow XYZ. I got my face prepped. Yes, I have extra setting powder under my eyes because in the video Jackie has extra setting powder under her eyes. I'm guessing she's doing a little bake. Maybe it's for the fallout of the eyeshadow. But she does start off with her skin like this.
Just priming my eyes with some Born This Way multi.
Okay, priming her eyes with the Born This Way multi-sculpting concealer. I'm prepping my eyes with it. What's next?
Too Faced. So the first color that I'm going to grab is Pinker. This pink look you do, pinks, of course, yeah, it's called Pinker, you know, Pinker. So I'm gonna start from
Pinker. We're going to, she was tapping it right here and then she blends it into her crease. Whew. She didn't lie about this pigment. It's pigmented, honey.
Yeah, I'm going to go all the way in my inner corner because I noticed the more love I give a transition.
So I'm using like, I think a brush that might be too dense. I mean, it's okay for stamping, but then she uses like a blending one, so.
I like to clean off my brush without actually adding any more product, and then I'll go around the edges and just kind of like blow and smoke that out so that it looks even more airbrushed than it already is. And look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. Don't be afraid to get in that brow. Don't be pressing too hard though, okay, and don't be adding more product. Just kind of feather it up lightly, just a little bit.
But next, she goes into Wigglies, and it's a copper. She calls it a copper shimmer color, so let's get into that bad boy. So she puts this shade Wigglies into her lid. So that's what I'm gonna do, just like Jackie. Oh, I love how pigmented this one is. Ooh, it came with the energy that I needed. Wow, that is a bright color, Jackie. It looks good like when you did it. On me, it's just super bright, but I love it. It's like an energy drink for your eyes. Okay, what's next, Jackie? What's next?
Shows New York Fashion Week, Paris Fashion Week, all of the above, wonderful. But we're gonna step it up even more. Y'all think I'm playing? I'm not. I chose all of my favorite colors that make my favorite color combos, and I put them all in one palette. Now y'all know how I feel about a dark matte brown. So we're gonna take credit and blend that in the outer V. I do this on the.
So like Jackie said, we're taking credit, which is a dark brown matte shade, and we're gonna blend that into the outer V of our eyeball.
On the outer V of my eyes, and then I'm going to work my way up into the crease just to add some depth there, and just look at the blendability of it all, the non-patchiness of it all. Credit absolutely needed to have the range for me because I'm tired of getting like emotionally invested into a.
Okay, so she's going back into Wigglies and then on the lid.
Need to feel really comfortable with literally blending in with everything else. You have to take Supreme, which is really not as scary as it looks. It's this color right here, the really bright neon. It looks a little fluorescent on camera, but it's not. So what you do is you would take Supreme, starting in the inner corner, the eyes, so just a little bit, so that you can really see what is happening here. And I'm going to show you a side-by-side comparison, because sometimes I think the girls need to just be.
Oh wow!
That I'm
wow.
Noticing.
Wow, Jackie, that made it work. Oh my gosh. Why does Jesus only tell you the secrets? Wow, that really made a difference. Wow. I just feel like that was a genius move, Jackie. I watched this video like 3 times already, and I was like, yeah, I don't know. I guess it works. But when you do it on yourself, it's like, boom. So that is an amazing tip. It's a lot more wearable when you put the Supreme as another transition shade almost. Wow.
So I'm going to take a brown liner and pop that.
Okay, brown liner. I don't have a brown liner, so I'm going to use the good old setting spray with a small shadow brush, and using, what's she do?
Into my waterline.
She does it in her waterline, so I'm going to try to do it in my waterline. I know shadows probably aren't the best to do in your waterline because they are a little bit just more powdery, but let's see if I can get it. Just in my waterline. So I'm using the Credit actually from her palette.
Now we're going to do a little bit of detailing work, and this is always like my favorite part. Going back to Credit, we're going to ever so lightly stipple back as close to the lash line as you possibly can, because you really don't want this to be the start of the show. The party's up here. This is the back. This is just where we keep all the party supplies. Okay, this is the real show. I mean, I do love the smoked out bottom.
The Morphe M43. Oh, I think it's the same brush. It's winning. So she said do pinker next after you get the Credit on there. So that's what I will do.
Then, like I said, we took Supreme as that final bottom layer. But once I get really close to my lash line and just pop some Credit in with a pencil.
I did okay. I mean, it's not Jackie Ina, but we're trying. So then she said she took a line of Credit and then she went into her top just for here to kind of give some definition for your eyelashes. And if you haven't met my friend down here, her name's Hannah. Okay, so now Jackie goes to get lashes. So I'm gonna get my lashes. I put them on now. Okay, guys. Lashes are on. I still have that powder under my eyes. She erased the powder, so let me erase my powder. She also put on blush and highlight already. So I guess she did that when she did her lashes. So I don't know where my blush is that I want to use to match her. So I'm gonna use, yeah, so I'm gonna use a lip color in place of a blush. Oh my gosh, I hope this works out. I like how that blended out. Yeah, that's definitely like a similar color. So she's taking Soleil, the lightest one in the palette, in the inner corners. So for her lip color.
I know you guys like to see how I pair the rest of my face with my eyeshadow looks. Let's get right to it. I'm going to line my lips with a brown lip pencil.
Brown lip pencil. I don't know what pencil Jackie's using, but I am going to use, wait, is this one? Yeah, I'm gonna use Cork by MAC. Okay, what's next, Jackie?
As I normally do, I'm throwing on a little bit of Too Faced Birthday Suit lipstick, and then on top of that, I'm going to put ABH Nude lipstick.
I'm going to use this Tarte one called Get It. They're matte lips.
I'm going to take Saint Tropez Gloss, also from ABH. It's actually my favorite gloss of all time. It's all kinds of shimmery for the summer. And that is...
So a shimmery gloss to top it off. It's Marvelous Moxie in the shade Spark Plug. Yeah, pretty close. So she said this is a final look. So I'm done here. She goes on in her video, if you want to check it out. She talks about doing the swatches on her and talks about her favorite colors, why she added them to the palette, why she named some of them the way that she did. So I definitely suggest going to check out that video. I've watched it 6 times now. So your turn. Jackie. You really slayed this look, Jackie, I have to say. Thank you for doing the step-by-step tutorial, the breakdown, because I needed it. But I love it. Alright everyone, I hope you all enjoyed this look brought to you by Jackie Ina, but then re-brought to you by me, replicating Jackie Ina. So, challenge complete. Another one off the checklist. And I hope you guys stay tuned, like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this. Okay? Bye, honey.
I didn't say nothing.